Hi, I'm Anita Belle. I formally announced that I'll be seeking the Green Party's 2024 nomination for President of the United States. I'm running for peace and prosperity. I'm a longtime reparations activist and a member of Detroit's Reparations Task Force. As part of reparations in Detroit, I propose that water never be privatized and that a Melanin exchange be established in Detroit as a means of generating reparations. Melanin is the pigment that colors hair, skin, and eyes black or brown. Melanin is not indexed or regulated on any exchanges, but it is a commodity worth more than gold. Why? Because melanin nanotechnology, derived from Blacks' blood and plasma, is essential for cancer treatments and vaccines. Some Blacks are unhappy with the Biden-Harris administration because the Democrats have failed to pass federal reparations or even the Voting Rights Act. America has a Black female vice president and a Black female Supreme Court justice. But other than these good jobs for a handful of Black people, and other than Juneteenth, the masses of Black people are asked to wait longer for reparations. After more than 400 years of patience, after more than 50 years of loyalty to the Democratic Party, after a devastating pandemic, but before Blacks are asked to serve in a potential nuclear war, Blacks receive tokenism instead of reparations again. Meanwhile, our melanin is used to cure diseases. Can't we finally get a thank you instead of another IOU? Or must we go on a Black plasma strike? H.R. 40 is the reparations legislation that has been stalled in Congress for nearly 35 years. If Biden won't enact H.R. 40 by executive order, then vote for me, and I will. Now, speaking of a nuclear war with Russia and China over the Ukraine, after a pandemic, and before this nuclear world war, with or without reparations, women are being asked, or mothers are being asked, to volunteer their surviving family members to die for a nation with whom America does not have a mutual defense treaty. When I teach history, I say that America is in a gang called NATO. I think America should leave the gang, but that's not the point I'm making at the moment. Russia and China I characterize as being in a rival gang. I call Ukraine a turf war. Is Ukraine our turf? I advocate for a truce as opposed to escalation. After burying my parents around the time of the pandemic, I don't want to bury my descendants who may serve in the U.S. military. Neither do I want them to bury me because America was struck by nuclear bombs. After waiting more than 400 years for reparations, I don't want America to be destroyed. So here's my peace plan. Universal basic income for everyone on earth. Blacks are not the only ones America has wronged. Reparations is about redemption. America can right all its wrongs in history. This is a very spiritual time that we're living in. You have the opportunity to vote for utopia instead of dystopia. You can be more motivated by your dreams and your passions instead of your fears. America can right everyone America has wronged by paying reparations and universal basic income RUBI, from Martian asteroid mining. In October of 2023, America's NASA program will launch Mission Psyche to an asteroid that Forbes estimates is worth $10,000 quadrillion in gold. The mission is scheduled to land on Mars in 2026, then reach the Golden Psyche asteroid in 2029. If the wealth from the Psyche asteroid was distributed equitably, every person on Earth would be a billionaire. There would be peace and prosperity on Earth, utopia, no more hunger. But what if America doesn't share the wealth with everyone that America has wronged on Earth? What if the wealth isn't even divided equitably among the taxpayers who are financing NASA's Psyche mission? What if instead private billionaires contract with NASA to mine the Psyche asteroid at the taxpayers' expense? I call this public welfare for rich people that helps rich people get richer, while the poor are being told to work until age 70. While the rich get richer, the poor are being told that Social Security is going to run out in 2033, 10 years from now. While the rich get richer, nations holding America's debt are told that America can't afford to pay off its debt. America is on the verge of bankruptcy while sitting on a pot of gold. Instead of hoarding all of Mars's gold to finance endless wars, vote for me if you want peace on Earth through justice and redemption. Last but not least, I'm running for president not just for peace on Earth, but for peace with Earth. America has Earth's largest military. America just formed a space force. America just shot down 3 unidentified objects. 1 missile strike was over my home state, Michigan. Even more than a nuclear war, let's not go to an interplanetary war. America shot down objects in America's airspace. Whose airspace is America in? Do we want to be shot down in reciprocity? If America needs gold from the Martian asteroid belt to bring peace on Earth, then America needs to make peace with Mars. Presidents negotiate treaties. Which president should negotiate this treaty? Should it be the one who founded the Space Force, Trump? Or should it be the one who shot down UFOs, Biden? Vote for me if your answer is neither of the above. For those who have ears, let them hear. My birthday is the same day as Rosa Parks, on February 4th. That makes me an Aquarius. I am your Age of Aquarius president if you want reparations, if you want utopia, if you want universal basic income, if you want peace and health and prosperity on and between Earth and the universe. Vote for me, Anita Belle. Join the Green Party to support my nomination, and that way I can become the Green Party's candidate for president. And help me by donating to my campaign. I'm a substitute teacher. We don't make that much money, and the Green Party doesn't use PAC money. But you can make my voice for peace and health and wealth be heard all over the universe, even if you can't afford to donate. All you have to do is share on your social media, hashtag RUBI Belle, RUBIBELLE. Make the campaign go viral. It's not about me, it's about we. And it's about